Let's say it's not a college student, but it's somebody, a Gen Xer,
Yeah.
or, a baby boomer. How are you hiring to make sure that they're included in the process, although they might not have all of the skills that you're looking for?
My kind of provocation on that inside the company is we are in a strange moment where, for 50 or 60 years, senior people did what the junior people do. They did media relations, they planned events, they offered the clients creative strategy. Great. Therefore, someone who is 45 should be training someone who's 25. A lot of it has changed, and the way that we describe it is people under the age of 35 know more about how people communicate, share, and form opinion than people over the age of 35. You can call them digital natives, if you will, people who grew up online. And that does create a challenge for a learning organization. Instead of that top-down, expert-centric learning, it's time to do reverse mentoring and a lot of learning going up and down, which is why we do social learning online. The 45-year-old can see the answer from the 25-year-old. At one point, I said I wanted all the partners and senior partners to go through it too. 8 senior partners at Ketchum. Our chief learning officer said, don't you think it might be a little intimidating if you're in a class of 30 and you've got people from China, from Latin America, from Europe, and you've got a senior partner in that group? It's kind of a little intimidating. And I said, intimidating for who? It's going to be intimidating for the senior partner. When they're asked, would you use Taboola or Outbrain to amplify this content? Let me see what the 25-year-old just wrote, right? So that reverse mentoring needs to happen not just in formal ways, but informal ways, and we have great respect for that within our company, requiring a kind of a learning revolution. And so to your question, as people enter the organization, you'll never find more training in our field than at Ketchum. Our parent company actually gives me a hard time every year because they see the training line item tends to be higher than some of my peers. Like I'm spending a lot on that. And I always say, well, it's a differentiator. I'm going to fight for that. It's very important for our people. They're going to be the best trained in the business.